What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the office. It's Michael. Appreciate you rocking with me. This is going to be a pretty quick little what sold video because I pretty much have everything actually boxed up, and some of it I already showed you from yesterday. The guy that bought the, I'll just show you. Guy that bought the, what are those called? Rick and Morty Pops, he paid. So I got those going out today. I got the guy that bought the Pro Wrestling Tees fanny pack, and it's an Ultimate Warrior pin, and Kamala Micro Brawler. He finally paid. He bought this on Thursday night, and it took him until like Monday morning to pay, which is the longest I've waited for $10 in my life. But anyway, that's going out. I took a best offer on this Deadpool pop. This came out of a Marvel Collector in like 2010 or something. I got it as a Christmas present one year. And funny enough, being one of my oldest pops, it is in arguably the best condition for some reason. I don't know how that's possible, but also is worth the lease. So I took an offer of $10 on that plus shipping. I sold. I'm just gonna hold up the box. I sold a bulk wholesale DVD lot, 25 DVDs, $25. Free shipping on that. It's gonna cost me, I don't know, $5 or $6 to ship it out. It's actually not that heavy. I can't decide. I was trying to figure out, and I haven't actually sat down to do the math, but I can't decide if I do better on the $25 lot, or the $25 unit lots, or the 50 unit lots. Because of the weight of 50 DVDs, it almost tips it even on media mail. So I think I might actually do a little bit better on the 25 unit lot. And what's interesting is I've sold more of those than I have all the others. I've got a 25, a 50, which have the same price point, and then I have a 100, which has a 25% discount on it. But for some reason, the 25s keep selling and the others don't. What else? I sold this Canon Sure Shot 35mm camera, still in box, and it's got the original receipt from Fred Meyer. I talked about this, I think, in another video. It's just a regular 35mm camera. It came out of that weird random box I got at the auction house. What's interesting about this is I mean, it's a drop shipper or something, but the buyer is like on the East Coast, but it's going to somebody that lives like downtown Seattle, like proper downtown, which is interesting. I was gonna look it up, but never mind. Yeah. Anyway, this sold for $30 plus shipping on top, which is awesome. That box I bought, that same box had the VHS, the VHS-C to VHS adapter. It had that first edition book that sold for like $25, $27, something like that. I can't remember. There was a bunch of stuff in that box that just sold and sold and sold. I think I was all in on that for like $30, even after all the fees and stuff. I'd have to go back and look. But I've like made so much money off of that one box. There was a lot of junk. All that stuff that I threw away a couple weeks ago was actually the same box. So it was just this weird mishmash of great stuff and legitimate trash. So yeah, it's funny. It's weird. And I guess that is everything going out. Interesting flex. I don't want to call it a flex, but when I was pulling the DVDs for the DVD lot, I found that I had a copy of Monty Python's Holy Grail sealed, which is pretty cool. I don't actually own this movie, so I was thinking I was going to keep it. But then I found this extraordinary deluxe edition, which has all the same bonus features plus a music CD. So I think I'm going to actually add that to my collection. This sealed one's not worth anything. It's like $5 sealed. Just doesn't go for anything. So I'll just throw it back in the bulk lot. But I don't know. It's just kind of funny. I pulled a couple DVDs actually out of there that I've kept for my own personal collection. So yeah, that is everything. Let's see. There we go. Okay, so we got 5 orders for $139, let's say, going out today. That is with shipping, I think. I can't tell if this includes shipping. It must. 30, 40, 65, 90, 100. Yeah, that definitely includes shipping. So it's about $100 gross sales. And it's, I would say, all profit at this point. You know, you can mince words on that, but I would say it's all profit one way or another. So that's it for today. I'm going to tack on tomorrow onto this video as well. So let's jump ahead to tomorrow. Okay, it's next day, and I've only got one order going out today, but it is a good one. I sold the PS3 Slim. I was really tempted to keep this. I don't have the PS3, and I actually have quite the stack of games for it. So you guys saw me pick this up at a garage sale. I mean, these are all games for the system. Paid 25 bucks for the system, the games, a couple other things. Sold just the system and a controller for $95 plus shipping on top. So we're basically quadrupling our investment, and then we still have this stack of games to sell off. There's some good ones in here too. A bunch of Call of Duty games, Grand Theft Auto, a couple Assassin's Creed. There's good games in there. Anyway, so that's the only thing going out today, which I guess I'm kind of happy about, because shipping big heavy items like this is really kind of a pain, especially when you don't have a whole lot of experience doing it. You know, when you've been selling consoles and VCRs and all that stuff for years on end, like a lot of these other guys have, I'm sure they've got a system that's all the hat, but I have to kind of figure it out as I go. And because, you know, the dimensions on each one of these is so different, it's a different experience every time. Those laptops were a pain, huge pain. And this being a square is probably going to be a little bit of a pain as well. But anyway, we'll give it a go. So that's all going out today. Hey, let's say $25 into $95. Not mad about that. All right, Wednesday. What an interesting little day of sales, let me tell you. So, well, first of all, let's start with this. I sold a Bray Wyatt, the Fiend Pop. This was the Amazon exclusive. Came out, I think, in January or February. Easy sell. This sold for $30 plus shipping on top. Nothing special about that. Technically, I sold this Tommy Dreamer thing 3 times. Let me tell you about this. So, I had this listed for $25 free shipping with the Sami Callihan pin. That's how I usually do it. It's how I'm usually able to get like an extra $5 or so by throwing in the pin. Usually works out. Got an offer for $16. I can't remember now if I declined it. I think I countered it at like 21 and didn't get a response. Then I got an offer for $20. I accepted it. Got an email or eBay mail in the middle of the night. Well, I don't know. It was the middle of the night for me. I went to bed early, but saying that they meant to bid on the one below mine and wanted to cancel. Okay, fine. So I go ahead and cancel it. And I'm like, well, great. Now, you know, 24 or 48 hours have gone by since this thing started hitting the streets, and that's it. I'm SOL. And then later today, somebody bought it for the full $25 free shipping. So, wow, weird. Just weird. I don't know. I don't know about that one. Very strange. I sold this vintage, just from 1998, never worn, Harley Davidson belt buckle. It's the Dragon style. I couldn't find comps on this exact one. There were some others. Actually, there were quite a few listed and sold of a version of this that came out, I think, in '89. But I couldn't find this one. This one was from '98, if I remember correctly. And I ran into the reseller's dilemma. So those were all selling for 15 to 25-ish. I listed this one for $29.99, thinking I was going to be high and I'd probably get 25 for it. It sold within like 10 minutes of me listing it. So either right place, right time, somebody had an alert for Harley Davidson belt buckles, Harley Davidson in general, who knows, and I just got lucky, possible. The other possibility is that I listed it for a hell of a lot less than I should have listed it for, and it's one of those weird one-off items. I'm never going to come across this again. This came out of that charity garage sale from last weekend, actually, where I got the Xbox and the Wii, and I think I got this on the second day. I want to say I picked this up on day 2, so I gave them $20 for everything I got that day. So this, you know, more than paid for it. Between the 2 days, I spent $60 at that sale. So this sale pays for basically half of it. I haven't even listed the Xbox. I haven't listed the Wii. Haven't listed any of the games. In fact, I think this is the only item from that sale that I've listed. Yes, I believe that's correct. I looked up comps on some other stuff and they weren't very good. Like a lot of that, what's it called? Loot Crate stuff that I picked up that I really just got because I thought it was cool, like some Back to the Future stuff and stuff like that. And it basically wasn't worth anything. All of it was a couple of bucks here and there, so I'll probably just keep it for myself. Honestly, the hoverboard is freaking awesome. I can't believe, other than the fact that there's so many of them, I can't believe that's not worth anything because that thing is badass. But yeah. So anyway, I mean, I don't know. I see guys like Lonnie and John post stuff like this, and Matt over at Part Time Pickers as well. Sometimes they'll just, if they don't have a comp, they'll just list it for $100 best offer, and they're like, "Oh, I got an offer for $50 and I accepted it." And I'm like, "Damn, maybe I should have listed it for $100 and seen what happened." But that's how it goes. You kind of have to make your best guess. I've never dealt with Harley Davidson stuff before. The problem with Harley Davidson stuff is that some of it sells for a lot and some of it sells for nothing. And there's not really a good way to know. I knew that this belt buckle was good when I grabbed it because it's super clean. It's solid brass. It's a really cool design. It's really intricate in the casting, I guess. I'm assuming it's a casting. But yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so $30 on that. I think I probably shorted myself at least $20. But that's all right. It sold immediately, which I like. And that's all I can really ask for. I got what I thought I wanted out of it, right? So that's that. And I guess that's everything going out today. I did have one other sale, but they haven't paid yet, so we'll save that for tomorrow. That was another good one. And that's it. Interesting week, actually. And as you've seen in this video, I had, a bunch of sales over the weekend. I had a couple sales on Monday. I had one sale on Tuesday, but it was a good one. And then I had a couple sales today. Well, I really hadn't had any sales today. And I was like, I didn't list anything on Saturday and I haven't listed anything this week. I've just been busy with other stuff. I was like, I need to get to listing. I need to list some stuff because whatever it is, the more you list, that bumps you up the algorithm. And I'm telling you, as soon as I started listing stuff, the Fiend Pop sold, the Tommy Dreamer pop, not pop, Micro Brawler sold for the second time, but it sold for full asking price. The belt buckle obviously sold right away. The other stuff sold, the winning on payment on. I don't know. I don't know. So the algorithm is what it is. I guess it works. I'm coming up on a dilemma actually about my store. I signed up for the starter store, and if they don't extend the 200 extra free listings that they've been doing during Corona, I'm probably gonna have to upgrade my store again. I heard that they're expanding the free listings across the board to sort of entice people to sign up for managed payments early. I've expressed interest. I clicked the thing like, yes, I'm interested, but I'm not in the queue yet. So I don't know if that's going to apply to me or not, but as it stands, I have way more listed than I have free listings. So we're going to have to upgrade the store again. At the rate that this is growing, I'm going to have to make a lot of moves and make some decisions about the future and how big I want this to be, because it's organically, but it's growing really quickly, and it just continues to grow. It seems like every week it gets a little bit bigger and a little bit bigger, in ways that I didn't intend for it, or never, I shouldn't say intend, in ways I never planned for, and at a pace that I would not have imagined would be possible without putting, real concerted effort into it. So, I don't know. I'm just sort of freeform thinking here. But those are some of the decisions we're going to have to make over the next couple weeks. I talked about some of the benchmarks. We got our Rolo printer coming, which is going to save us a lot of time. That's actually ironically going to help us grow because I'll be able to process things a little bit quicker when they do sell. I think the next thing is I've got to do something about the storage situation in here. I've got to do something about the organization. I'm going to have to start processing bins, like giving bins names and numbers, and basically creating an inventory system of sorts, especially as I acquire more small things. Like I have all the pops up and they've all got labels on the boxes, so I know which pops are in each box. It's easy enough. The DVDs I kind of had organized, not hard and fast, but in a way that I could find the one I was looking for very quickly. But like this past weekend with the stuff that I bought at the garage sales, it's just so random, you know? It's just such a variety of stuff that it's already getting to be complicated remembering where I put stuff. And remembering even like the PlayStation 3, and I'm so dumb because it was in the box that I bought it in, sitting right there. But when it sold, I was like, shit, where did I put it? You know? And I was sitting here staring at my inventory like, where the, it's not there, it's not there, it's not there. It's literally staring me in the face, but it's in this box that sort of out of sight, out of mind, because I just shoved it there, you know, because it fit and for no other reason. So anyway, those are some of the things that are coming next. We got a plan for getting our comic books organized. I think I've talked about it before. I'm going to get the drawer system, and I think that's going to be the next purchase. I talked about with the Rolo printer, I had averaged $1,000 a month for 3 months, and that was the benchmark, so I bought the printer. But that was actually a misleading average, because I'm on pace for like 2,500 or 3,000 in gross sales this month. So as that 90-day average rolls forward every day, the average is actually going up, because it was a lagging indicator of, what would that have been? March or April, I guess. April, May, June. No, May, June, July. So it was a lagging indicator of, yeah, April and May, I guess. And as we get further away from that lag, all of a sudden the average is jumping up more and more and more. So I'm actually having to speed up some of those sort of long-term plans that we had for all of this. So anyway, that's all sort of in the works. Shout out to Jackass Retro. I saw his video the other day. He had a sweater on, and he had his Seahawks pajamas. So I just want to shout out this. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I got my Seahawks Zubaz. These are old too, man. These are, you can see the patch been coming off. But I do a lot of videos in these pants. They're super comfortable. And shout out to the Road Warriors for inventing Zubaz, right? Legion of Doom, Hawk and Animal. I didn't know that actually until not too long ago, that they were the founders of Zubaz, but pretty cool. I enjoy it. So anyway, shout out to him. I thought I got a kick out of that watching his video. Because yeah, it's me too. Anyway, all right. I guess that's everything. Appreciate you guys. This will be the end of this video. I'm gonna have to figure out how to edit this sucker down. All right, that's it. Like, subscribe, share, comment down below. Blah 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 blah. I'm a YouTuber, and we'll see you next time.